When I started UGC, I thought I'd make an extra few $100s per month. I ended up making over $62,000 just from UGC in 2023. I've actually been creating UGC full-time for literally years now, but now that it's blowing up, here's my advice if you want to make your first 1K from UGC. I'm gonna do a full explanation, so buckle in. First things first, you're gonna choose a niche, and it actually doesn't have to be the traditional beauty, skincare, jewelry that you often see. I create for apps and softwares, so definitely feel free to think outside of the box. Next thing to do is create a portfolio, but this does not have to be hard. All you're gonna do is think of something in your niche that you actually have and use right now. Create a mock UGC video using that item or service or app, whatever it is. Make sure your video has a hook at the beginning and a call to action at the end. But the most important part is that it tells a story. It's not enough to just create pretty content. Really try to have fun with it and put your own twist on it. Repeat that process a handful of times with a handful of different products or services. In your portfolio, you're also going to want to include an About Me section, the services you offer, and definitely a contact button or at least your email. The next step is to get your portfolio seen. The easiest way to do this is to start posting on social media with intention about your niche to attract dream brands to you. But while you're doing all of that and building that up, you're also going to want to get on platforms like Fiverr. Also try LinkedIn or Upwork or Contra. Notice how I'm not naming any of those sketchy websites that connect brands and creators. Those just don't give you enough control. They lowball you. They take all the rights to your content. If you want to get your first few under your belt that way, that is totally fine. You do you, but I wouldn't consider them a long-term solution. The next thing to do is to start warming up the brands that you want to work with. But be intentional about this. Don't just choose any brands. Choose ones that you know already pay so that you're not stuck in that era of only getting gifted deals. What I mean by warm them up is maybe start tagging them in a couple of stories organically. There's a lot more to this, but basically just get their attention so that you have a chance of them seeing your portfolio. Next thing you're gonna do is pitch. We're attacking this from all angles here, but I personally prefer not to pitch all the time and to set myself up for brands to be coming to me, which is why I talked about all the other stuff first. You have got to do your research before you pitch. I am so sick of seeing these generic ass pitch templates. Remember, your pitch is not about you getting a deal. It's about helping them solve a problem. At least that is if you don't want to get ghosted. You're also gonna follow up every few days for a couple of weeks. I am telling you. While you're waiting for your first brand deal to come in, you're gonna set your rate so that you're prepared when a brand asks you for it. So much goes into pricing. We're not gonna talk usage rights and content licensing in this video because it's more advanced. So I'm gonna say as an example, base rate $300 per video. After you deliver your first $300 deal and you blow them away with your incredible skills and you make them a bunch of money with your ad, you're then going to upsell that same brand to a package of 1 video per month for 3 months. The truth is, brands want to hire you long term. Trust me, the brands I work with have a hard time finding creators. They want it to be easy. 300 from the first deal, 900 from the second, which makes 1,200. You can get there. If I can, you can. You just gotta start.